fight you're looking for. We got enough firepower to light you up. Right here and now.
Hey guys, Kiwi here. In this video, I'll be breaking down and analyzing the second sneak peek promo for Season 9, Episode 11 of The Walking Dead Bounty. With that being said, major warning is spoilers for everything in the show up to Episode 9, 10, and let's jump right into this. So the sneak peek was released exclusively on Talking Dead, and it's a continuation of the Alpha confrontation at the gates of the hilltop. Unlike the last sneak peek, when Alpha was speaking to everyone behind the hilltop gates, now Daryl is walking down to the fence to speak with her alone. This is Daryl speaking to Alpha one-on-one for the first time, and Daryl doesn't seem too happy about it. Daryl has a good idea on the abuse that Lydia has to deal with, and he does not want to give her back to Alpha, but he knows that he doesn't have much of a choice because they might have his people. Daryl wants to imply that they can hold their own in a confrontation if it were to happen, and so that's exactly what he does. He states that they have enough firepower to blow Alpha's group completely away, and then he asks why they shouldn't. And just as he says this, he hears a baby crying and looks over to see a Whisperer holding a baby.
You brought a baby out here.
Daryl's line questioning this is pretty hilarious, I have to admit, when he asks them, "You bring a baby out here?" But then Alpha responds by methodically connecting the dots as she explains that animals live out in the wild, animals have babies, and that they're animals, so it only makes sense that they would have babies out in the wild. Although Alpha is trying to act like they just normally carry around a baby like this, I don't think that's entirely the case, like kind of, but on one hand, yeah, Alpha could be bringing a baby to show that they have their own way of life by giving an example of it, such as a new life being in their possession, and on the other hand, a Whisper holding a baby was enough to stop Daryl from questioning why they shouldn't just gun down Alpha's group. So maybe Alpha told one of her people to bring a baby along kind of as a defense mechanism, just to make sure that they wouldn't gun them down because they have a baby.
We're animals. Animals live out here. Animals have babies. So we have babies out here.
Now back to the fact that Alpha wants her daughter back. Daryl doesn't want to give Lydia back to Alpha for multiple reasons, not only because they had just warmed up to her and worked things out with her, the fact that Lydia gets abused, but also because Lydia knows a ton of information about their community, along with the layout and, location of things inside of it, such as the medical trailer, so thanks Henry, but Alpha states that she doesn't want conflict, so she's going to instead propose a trade. This is where she brings out two Whisperers all tied up, and then they pull the Whisperer masks off of them to reveal that it is Alden and Luke.
Now, what were you saying? Lighting us all up? You seem to want conflict. I don't. So I'm proposing a trade.
Now we briefly saw Alden in the promo trailer, but this also confirms our suspicions ever since the mid-season break that Alden and Luke would be captured by the Whispers and taken to the hilltop as an offer to be traded back for Lydia, similar to what Alpha did in the comics. Now if you want a full comic book breakdown of Alpha's trade with the hilltop, I'll be creating another kind of spoilery prediction video for the next episode where I jump into the comics and explain what happened in the source material in order to predict what will happen over the next few episodes due to this situation. I don't want to get too comic book spoilery here, as I'd like to dedicate an entire video discussing it, so be sure to look out for that, but that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I'd appreciate a like on the video if you've enjoyed anything I've said today, or even subscribe for more Walking Dead content in the near future. Check out my Patreon and follow me on Twitter as well, link to both of those in the description. I'm fairly active on Twitter, and I'm always posting everything I can involving the Walking Dead universe. But anyways guys, as always, I thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out!